if you guys have curb rash similar to this, I'm hoping that a product like Rim Savers could be the fix for you as well. Let's dive in and see if it's worth it. As always, let's take a look at the unboxing together. This is how it comes. You can order all different colors to match your rim, or if you want to do something completely different just to give it like an accent, you could do that as well. It opens this way. Alright, so here's what you have. You have an adhesion promoter, a cleaner, and they give you one for each wheel. Here's a little thank you and a quick install guide. We'll take a look at that. Sticker. This is the glue. I went with silver to match the rim, so I don't want to be flashy or stand out. So this comes with double-sided tape, and then these pieces here will kind of join them together to lock it in. There should be 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them. All right, let's take a look at the install. Okay, the first step they say is to use some rubbing alcohol to get any of the tire shine off so it sticks. Then you use the alcohol wipe and then the adhesion promoter. And then you remove a small piece at a time, and then you start applying it. And then you stick it along as you go. So it's going to cover up, I would think, most of that. Or all of that, actually. The funny thing is I cleaned these tires before I did this with the alcohol wipe. I mean with rubbing alcohol. Look how filthy they are. Alright, and then we'll go on to the alcohol pad, wipe, and then the promoter. Just want to get this as clean as possible because you don't want this thing peeling off, obviously. Under no circumstances should this glue be used on the wheel surface. It's only for joining the 2 clips together. What I mean by that is, when this comes all the way around and gets to the other side, you're going to join it with this little clip in here. So that's what the glue is for. So the glue should only be touching this surface, not the wheel. Alright, so we did the rubbing alcohol. Next we're going to do the alcohol wipe. Now the funny thing is, I had this on a couple of the wheels, but one of them I didn't do myself. Well, I was in autopilot, and I guess it is my fault that I was near a construction zone, and being that I don't have the full self-driving, the wheel actually rubbed up against one of those little concrete dividers. So, I guess that is my fault as well. Okay, the automotive adhesion promoter. I wonder what this is. It's got a very strong smell to it. Make sure you're doing this outside. So you want to let this sit for at least 5 minutes, but no more than 20 minutes. So I'm gonna give it a time check now. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes for the install. Okay, it's been 5 minutes, instantaneous for you guys. But here we go, let's give it a shot. So you're gonna peel off about 1 inch just to get it started. It's a little more than 1 inch, but you get the idea. know, it does completely hide that. And I think from a distance, you wouldn't even be able to tell that this is on here. You can get it powder coated, spend a couple $100 and have it fixed the right way. But for, I don't know, whatever this was, 80 bucks or so. I'll put the link down below, of course. Okay, these are supposed to touch, but it's not a big deal. This is big enough. A little dab of glue there. It'll go right like that. You put an R on it. It's not, doesn't mean right. It's for rim blades, I assume. That's gonna stick right there. So I'm gonna go do the other three, and then we'll glue these on, and we'll take a look at the final product. So there's the final product. It's just a dab of glue on that little adjoining piece, and hold it for 10 seconds. I wore a glove just to keep it clean, but I think from a distance, you probably can't tell, especially on camera, but you got a nice close look, and sure, I mean, you can see where it's joined, and you could probably tell that there's something there. As I got the first two done, I was a little bit better. On these two, it's a little tighter to the rim. So I think it's a great solution if you want to keep it, if you're on a budget and you want to keep it, you know, as a temporary thing. There are instructions for taking it off, but I think it looks great. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Drive safe.